You need to understand this. You don't get freedoms by being nice. You get freedoms by standing up for yourself, by defending yourself, by protecting your country. Happy Sunday, everybody. I just finished a 7k trot.
Thank you.
Out here in Harrogate, up and down, up and down. And I thought I would, as soon as I had a day off yesterday, it was pouring down and I couldn't be bothered to go to Manchester or Leeds or Birmingham, and I basically didn't go out at all. I spent my time learning new tricks on my video editing, and I thought I would put down some notes on some things I've been thinking about, and there's a couple of things, and this one's about the ritual of the protest, the cult nature of the protest, and I think it's got 7 parts to it, and it is all very organised, and I'll show you what it links to later on. So the first part of the ritual is what I'm calling the rousing, the summoning, the calling. It's where the call is heeded and the congregation gathers. They get power through numbers. It's all about building solidarity. It's all about tribalism. It's all about getting everybody together in the first place. The Queen has called her hive together. The second part is, during this calling, it's the preaching. It's a bit like a church congregation. It's the doctrine that's required. Setting the emotions using the latest propaganda. Who are we supporting today? Which particular part of the tribe are we supporting? This is called Chew It Well. The Charlie Beat Spring. So it's all about the leaders delivering their message of the day, starting the tribe off in the right way. What can their followers do? What should they do? What can they not do? What are their orders? It's all about... I'm a bit sweaty. It's all about de-individualization. It's about making the group, making the crowd, making the congregation, getting everybody on the same path. Everybody believing the same thing. It's also about absolution. Individuals are not responsible for their single actions. They're doing things for the tribe. It's about supremacy. The group is supreme. Everybody else is below them. They are the right ones. They are the chosen ones. It's also about preventing dissent and preventing discussion with other opinions. Everybody must follow the same line. Everybody must be as one in the tribe. And under no circumstances should you be talking to somebody that wants to discuss things on a rational basis, because none of it's rational. Hello, buddy. Hello, hello. None of it is rational. So that's the beginning of it, all the messages. Ritual 3 is the swarming, what I've called the swarming. So when the hive leaves en masse and imposes itself on the surrounding environment, hissing, buzzing, scaring everyone, imposing, then as part of that swarm, you end up at Ritual 4, which is the contagion, spreading the message, repetition, irrespective of truth. Just keep saying it, just keep chanting it, just keep shouting it. Get the message across, particularly with songs and little ditties that get children to feel the beat, feel the buzz, feel the hive, feel the solidarity. It's about symbolism. Show your symbols, go against the natural order of things. You're protesting, of course, so you have to be against the general order. Might is right. The bigger that your crowd is, the more important you are, the more important the message is, the more that people will react to it, and preferably in a way that supports the protest. That imagery is linked to proselytizing, handing out leaflets to people as you go. Stunning tree. Absolutely stunning tree behind me. So handing out your leaflets to anyone and everyone to try to get them on your side, to give them your propaganda. It doesn't matter whether this is the truth. It just has to get people on your side and against the people that you are against. There's often violence involved. You will see at most of these pro-Palestine and leftist marches, they've got a group of military-style looking black-clad people with masks and hats on, everybody looking exactly the same. No face, no case. And they are looking for trouble. That's why Palestine Action was prescribed. Looking for trouble and willing to deliver it. And there's a superiority angle. We are superior to you. We are the crowd. We are the group. We're bigger than you. We're stronger than you. We're together. We have solidarity. And therefore, what we say goes. Might is right. Ritual 5 is the imposition. It is that superiority aspect. Imposing ideas and ideals on the basis of emotions, emotional language, emotional pleadings, pulling at people's heartstrings. Doesn't matter whether what you're saying is true. They push it as a morality. We are morally correct. The other side is morally reprehensible. That's why they call anybody that doesn't agree with them fascists, racists, Nazis. It's not that you are, it's that you don't agree with the hive, with the swarm, with the crowd. Everything to them is very much black and white. It's love versus hate. It's propaganda. It's against the outsiders. It's all about division. Everyone that's not with them is an outsider, therefore is bad, therefore must be got rid of. That's why they sing things like "Chuck the fascists in the sea," which connects to the illegal migrants and everything. And instead of saving people, they want to actually kill them. They want to kill people who don't agree with them. A lot of it's projection. A lot of it is claiming that the other side does certain things, when actually it is those certain things that the people shouting it actually do. And they claim they want peace. Yet their peace is only via force. It's like the religion of peace. The religion of peace can only come to be through force. You must convert to our religion. I don't want to. Okay, you've got two choices. Pay up or die. Hello, buddy. Hello. Pay up or die. Peace. Peace through force and violence. It's just madness. It's madness. And it's taken over our whole society, our whole political leadership. It's the religion of peace. What? Are you fucking stupid or what? They call it that. Just look at what the hell happens in every single one of these countries. Then at the end of the march, there's ritual number 6. Ritual number 6 is the Jubilation. It's the fervour. It's the ideology. No. This isn't the end of the march. This is in the middle of it. The Jubilation. This is the delivery of messages. Delivery of messages in a certain way through chanting and shouting and singing. And as the drum beat gets louder and faster, and as the leaders in their microphones with their PA systems increase the volume, the fervour goes through the roof. The excitement builds. The ideology and the determination of being absolutely correct in everything that they say, and everybody else is wrong. It's for the so-called men that are in there, I guess there might be a bit of testosterone there. Might be the first bit of testosterone they get each week, and probably the last. It's adrenaline, it's dopamine. It's being part of the group, it's groupthink. It's manipulation and crowd behaviour and the philosophy of crowds. It's basically a collective cult identity. A belonging, an urgency, a zeal, a dogma. It's everything we are doing is absolutely right. It's absolutely correct. And everybody else is absolutely wrong. It is religious. And it's contagious. It's contagious within the group. They pull them all together close. They often do this stuff in the middle of town centres where either the high buildings are close by and the sound reverberates off them, or when they go underneath a walkway and they stop underneath it because of the echoes and the amplification of the noise comes up. And you actually see it. You can see it through the people that start the chanting, build it up. They stop the whole crowd in a certain place. And then ritual 7, the last one. That is the homily. That is the end, when everybody gets back to the place where the whole thing finishes. And they have preachers. And they have their leaders reinforcing the message. Reinforcing the message. Providing a comfort. Providing a comfort to the people. How well they did. Well done, everybody. Providing a satisfaction and a supremacy base. Look how good we have been today. Look how many people we spread the message to. It's all about pathos, which is emotional appeal. It's all about ethos, the credibility of their speakers, and it's about identity and influence. Then it's about the logos. It's all about persuasion, influence, using claims as evidence, no matter how true they are. Make them sound like and look like they work well together. Paint the picture in the positive manner that indicates that everybody that was on that march did the right thing in the right way. And we see it week in, week out. And there's a major difference between the leftist protest marches and the non-leftist. I won't say the rightist ones. It's like some of them are, some of them aren't. Some of them are just protests by local people wanting safety and security in their community. So in what way are they different? Well, there's no preventing of freedoms in the non-leftist ones. Everybody's allowed to say what they like. They can speak to whoever they want. They can have whatever discussion that they want. There's no particular message that says this is the only message. There's a standard reason for being there, but it doesn't prevent other people from having different positions on similar things that just happen to not be in their area. A lot of the protests that are done by the non-leftists can even include people from the left within them, because they're not ideologically based on politics. They're usually based on safety and security for society and what is best for society. So what strikes me is the similarity between these rituals that all of these leftist protests go through, and they all have exactly the same aspect, as well as planning during the week, every week, by certain leaders of those groups. They all come together as their own collective leadership group. But the connection that I put with this, because it's absolutely framed in line with how Adolf Hitler used these very same methods to convert Germany into Nazi Germany. And if anybody looks it up on the internet, how did Adolf Hitler do this? You will get these 6 things come up: emotional appeal and manipulation, repetition, vivid imagery, direct address, rhetoric, and then there's pathos, logos, and ethos. And he used them brilliantly. He made his country into one of the nastiest, horriblest, most disgusting peoples who believed the most vile things and believed in the most vile solutions to the things that they thought were their problems. And that's exactly what these communist, leftist, socialist, anarchist, anti-freedoms protesters want to implement. And I hate bringing up Adolf Hitler as an example, but I'm using his tactics as an example. I'm using how he did it. And it was a very clear methodology that he used. And it is that very same methodology that is being used by all of these stand up to racism, pro-Palestine, socialist worker, whichever ones organise it, hope not hate, Nick Lowell's. All of these groups use exactly the same tactics. And for those of us who are objective-minded, who are individualistic, who look at things critically and try to find objective facts to either verify or reject certain claims, which I believe are the majority of people in this country. I believe that is how we were brought up. Not sure about how the education system does it nowadays, to tell you the truth. I got a feeling it's much more indoctrinating and ideological. So maybe we've lost a bit of that. But you can get it back. It is possible to get it back. And it will take time. It will require a lot of change. And some people won't like those changes. Thing is, you don't have to do those changes in a cruel manner. I will talk about that in a different video. It doesn't have to be cruel. There is an old saying, cruel to be kind. I think it's one that fathers often use, or did use. It's one that's often used in relationships and the like. Cruel to be kind. If these people want a different country to live in, please go find that country. Don't try and change our culture, our heritage, our traditions, our life, the things that actually made this country good in the first place, that allows you to promote your ideals freely under the freedoms that people way before me, who you hate, made sure that we had. And you demand that you have those freedoms, and yet you still hate the people that gave them to you. You need to understand this. You don't get freedoms by being nice. You get freedoms by standing up for yourself, by defending yourself, by protecting your country and your people at all times with principle.